Had your breakfast?
Yes, sir.
तो फिर बोल, what is sign test? If we get a numerical sum in exam, what we should do? Address your friends. Over to you.
The scientist is one type of non-parametric test.
Can you be louder? Can you come closer to microphone?
I'm audible.
Yeah, much better.
Yes, the scientist is a non-parametric test in which we are giving values to the variables. Say we will take hypothesis like if we take large sample test, the number of students, like the example we took the number of students, 40 number of students, we took for two parameters like the ones with more than 90 minutes of classes and the ones less than 90 minutes of classes. We allotted signs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 being more effective and 1 being least effective, and we gave sign to all. And as the signs were given, we for 4 that is 90 minutes, if it is 4, and for small less than 90 minutes, if it is 2, we
You got
subtract
two
it.
data, then you got the difference. Difference you allotted plus or minus sign. Then next.
So then we will see the number of plus signs. We will calculate the number of plus signs. We will calculate the number of minus signs and the zero, that is the ties. That is our total number of samples. Then we will subtract the number of ties from the total number of sample. That is our revised P. And with that, we will calculate the
That is
P.
revised P, that is revised sample N.
Yes.
It is Sripusti.
Yes, sir.
What is formula for sign test?
Sir, first of all, we to find out P, we total number of positive sign divided by
What is my
total number of.
question?
Yes, sir. Formula for
Formula
sign
for
test. Sign test. Z equals to small p minus capital P divided by SC.
standard error.
Yes, sir.
Aritra, Adhikari, you are there, Aritra?
Yes, sir.
What is standard error?
So standard error is root over of capital P into capital Q by the um, number of tests.
Number of tests.
So by n.
अरे
Small
n क्या n तो क्या बोल मीनाक्षी
So number of observations.
तो
Sample size, sir. Sample size. Revised sample size.
revised samples ये बोलना.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One of you share the portion from round test. कोई share करो.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Sharing visible.
Oh, sorry.
Sir,
Now,
good morning. Am I audible, sir? Is it
uh,
clear? Sir, actually, the last in the last class, the task you gave us from carried into the last, it was there in the book. I saw it in the Levin's book. So it, but the answer which we did, we took the word positive signs at 6, but they took it negative signs at 6, sir. Will it be the same, sir? The solution is there also, sir.
your voice is breaking. Aliva, can you tell what Abhik wants to tell?
No, sir. His voice is not clear. Could not get it.
Anybody help him, Abhik? अभी सुन रहे तू मैसेज चैट बॉक्स में डाल दे बेटर रहेगा ठीक है वाई योर वॉइस इज ब्रेकिंग नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम है रन टेस्ट डेफिनेशन कोई तो हेल्प करो लिखो पेज नंबर पेज डाउन Rook. Slow. This person, can anybody help Aliva and all of us where the word run, RUN, run is defined? All of you read either from your printed book or the soft copy. Aliva, go to that paragraph where run is explained. Sambita guide कर रहे.
Aliva, you can do CTRL plus F, run and find where is run written.
All of you should have printed book ना, printed book नहीं है. मैं देखता हूँ प्रिंटेड बुक का पेज नंबर क्या है. अरे ये नहीं रे, यू नहीं. सुनीत,
Printed book 758 page number.
Yes, sir. Sir, am I now audible?
yeah, much better.
Sir, so the
759, first paragraph, all of you read that. अरे अलीवा, रॉन टेस्ट रे, यू टेस्ट नहीं रे उसके ऊपर. स्लो मूव कर अभी.
758 submit.
पेज ऑफ.
And some test. This one, sir.
पेज ऑफ. Actually, soft copy and printed book page number different, na? That's why. No, not this one.
Aliva 772 page number.
Somebody is saying 772.
Seven 772.
Look. Here, slow. Now here comes. 14.4 is the section we'll be discussing. Now there, all of you read from your own book. थोड़ा line by line scroll down कर अलीवा, slow. Next. Yes. It is written in bold letter. Definition is written in bold letter. Printed book में page number 759. Aliva soft copy 773. All of you read and raise your hand. What do you understand by run? 2 minutes reading. Those who do not have printed book or soft copy, you can take screenshot what Aliva has shown from Aliva's screen. Those who do not have book, so take screenshot. Alok Bhuya. Alok. Divyajyoti Mohanty.
Yes, sir.
Start. Try कर बोल.
So, like it is written, a run is a sequence of identical occurrences preceded and followed by different occurrence by none at all.
Have you understood that? Or you are
No,
just
sir.
reading?
Not exactly.
Okay, okay, good, good. Anybody who has understood can give a try. Gautami,
Sir, I think it is, sir, I understood from the next example, which is there in the book. Sir, it is like if the same thing happens in a row for some times, it will be taken as one unit. Then if something else happens, it will be another unit. Then again, it will go like that, sir. Only.
wow, wow. Bhavik has got it. I think most of you have done it. Now, Aliba, I would trouble you later. Stop sharing. I would ask you to help me later. Uh, can I request most of you switch on video? अरे ऑनलाइन क्लास में थोड़ा तो ऑब्लाइज करो. Unless you switch on video, कैसे इंटरेक्टिव होगा? जैसे क्लास में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हो ऐसे करो ना. फिर शांतिता पखाड़ खाऊ जिगरे काका गोली कर. Okay, now just listen. I'm just trying to introduce. I don't know whether I can convince you or not. Say maybe in a while attending a class in physical mode or while entering to the corporate office building, if you see, say a big office where hundreds of employees work, right? How employees enter in groups, how they arrive. Do they come without any pattern or they come as per their friendship group? मान लो कि class, as you know that you got ladies block, boys hostel block in School of Management, but you take breakfast or lunch together. Now while coming, now teacher may be noticing, is it that girls come in group, boys they have friendship limited to boys only, or if you are noticing boys girl, if they're entering randomly, then we can infer no, there is no pattern and they enter randomly. So this arrival occurrence pattern is often of interest to study and it has also business application. I'll give you example how it can help us deciding something which will benefit our business, which will benefit our managerial decision also. You can say, for example, I'll be introducing today, I am sure at least some of you might have visited Big Bazaars. In Big Bazaar, they come up with different marketing strategies. One of the recent thing which has been repeated since 3-4 years back, they are collecting scrap material. Has anybody seen old paper, old tire, na jaane kya kya? And the old paper they'll be buying at like 50 rupees per kg, tire 200 rupees per kg, and you'll be tempted. Okay, has anybody noticed that? And they offer you coupons. Samran, देखा है रे कभी बिग बाजार गया था कभी? तो वहाँ क्या होता है? Suppose you are having say 10 kg of raddi paper and you got coupons worth 500 rupees. Okay, पेपर का भाव जो है they will be collecting 50 rupees. बाहर अगर बेचोगे हकर को it is hardly 12 rupees. Now Big Bazaar collecting at 50 rupees. Are they giving you 500 total worth of commodity item grocery or subject to 20% kind of thing? If you buy 100 rupees, you can encash use coupon up to only 20 rupees. आपको देना पड़ेगा 80 rupees. उसे जो बहुत घुमा फिरा के वो करते हैं, so you get disillusioned एक बार जाओगे लेके फिर दोबारा मन नहीं करेगा. So that kind of your marketing strategy, whether it clicks or not, you want to study that. You want to study that means what? Bhaskar soya nahi kya raat ko. You want to study means who should study? Sambita.
Market manager, market manager.
How big budget? So why they should study?
But then they will provide a sequence.
Bahar, you have to put some employees जो collect करेंगे, note करेंगे, those who will be issuing the coupons. So you are also having manpower ना. उसका सचमुच कुछ फायदा हो रहा है? Is it reflected, boosting your sales or not? Okay. So how will be observing that? Suppose in the billing counter, how many are using coupons? How many are not using coupons? If you see the pattern from there, you can like guess is it popular or not that popular. Suppose you find hardly 1%, 2% people are using the coupons. So why to waste your energy there? Okay. So I'll be giving some examples. Now, let me share my screen, which I had, I think, shared with you earlier to the mail. Let me go to a straight non-parametric test, and particularly, is my screen visible? Sambita, Maheswata, Avik?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now today we'll be discussing run test and we'll be solving numerical sum. This is important from exam point of view. I request you all, please participate in the discussion. Now, what we were trying to understand, suppose you are observing how people are entering, okay, and you name them female employee, W, male employee, M. If you observe this, now, are you seeing any patterns? Please see, these four, they entered first year, then again men, then again women, then men. So I think they're coming in block. Okay. So from there we can see kuch to hai. So they have got like some emotional bonding or whatever. So we'll be studying it as from analysis point of view, and we'll be calling it a run. Now please see. Let me oh, okay. I think this I have copied from Levin's book. Now in this case, over to Avik, a run will be denoting as small r. A run means how many sequences are there, okay, of same alphabet. So what is r here? How many runs are there? Over to Avik.
Sir, in the second one, there is
Fast one.
there are three.
Shibani, in the next line.
Six.
All of you are clear? Then Shreya, just check this one carefully. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Bol.
Nine.
Nine.
All of you agree? All of you participate? So please write down in a notebook, small r stands for number of runs in a sequence. R stands for number of runs. And we'll be
In the last question, so
Mhm.
R9, how did we decide the sequence there? Last one, where the R equals to 9.
Oh, sorry, I'm asking you. Can anybody help me?
Yes, Maheshwata, here in the first case, there is only one man, so it is 1, then two women, it is 2, then again men 3. In this way, you will get 9 total if you just go like that.
Please ask us question till you are clear. Don't hesitate, don't shy away. Run means
I got it.
okay. Two other symbols, all of you please write down in your notebook. N1 means total number of first category symbol. Total number of first category symbol. N2 means total number of second category symbols, right? So once you find R, N1, N2, then the simple formula for run test is, in Levin's book, the formula is written as R minus mu R by sigma R. I would suggest you just write R minus mu by sigma, no subscript. Simple likho, R minus mu by sigma. Okay. So Z equals to R minus mu by sigma. Right below that line, where mu is 2 n1 n2 by n1 plus n2 plus 1. ये plus 1 separately छोड़ के लिखो, and sigma is 2 n1 into n2 whole into 2 n1 n2 minus n1 minus n2 by n1 plus n2 square whole into n1 plus n2 minus 1. All of you please write the formula. Okay, just like any other test, Ron test is also a test of hypothesis. In testing of hypothesis, in this Ron test, the null hypothesis should be what? Ashish Paikra, सोच के बताओ.
Sir, one, like one woman.
No. Listen to me, all of you. In this case, हमारा purpose, objective of checking testing is the arrival, whether there is a pattern or no pattern. No pattern को क्या बोल पाएंगे? मैं सोच के बता. Try. Right or wrong, don't worry. There is no pattern. Can you think of a word?
Random.
Random order. Okay. So there is no pattern. Is the null hypothesis. So null hypothesis will be it is random order. Bhaskar, what is the opposite of random order? What is alternative hypothesis? There is some pattern. कुछ तो है. Okay. Samran, repeat. H0 क्या हुआ? H1 क्या हुआ?
So H0 will be randomly mixed and H1 will be like sequence. There will be a sequence or a pattern.
फिर से बोल.
So H0 will be randomly mixed or there will be no pattern and H1 will be with pattern
Yeah.
or sequence.
No pattern or random is a 0 and H1 is there is a pattern. Okay. Now, once you put the values of R minus mu by sigma, whatever you find, we'll be calling that as calculated value. Santanu, once you get calculated value, what usually you do?
Then we search tabulated value, then we compare it.
Like the previous test, sign test, here also the same detail. You have to compare with 1.96.
Yes.
If it is less, accept. Accept means what, Avik?
We have to accept the null hypothesis.
Means what?
Random.
Random.
Pattern nahi hai. Okay, please remember. And if you are rejecting, we'll be telling yes, there is a pattern. Okay. Now, ये question देखो. Those who have got Levin's book also you can read or take a screenshot. All of you take a screenshot. Question को दोबारा पढ़ो. Read twice, and one of you volunteer, raise your hand. Explain the meaning of the case. Don't worry about the solution. Don't worry about the answer. One of you should explain what is the meaning of the case. Chandita, can you read the teacher's name? Who is the teacher name written in the question?
Sir, RMS.
वो कौन है?
Officer.
कौन है वो? Oh, you know that. So tell what is the case? Any volunteer? Participate करो, try करो.
So in this,
Yeah, बोलो.
sir, in this case, there's a professor RMS. He wants to know that the brightest student or the most intelligent student turn in the test earlier rather
Turn
than
in means
the,
what?
sir.
Turn in means what?
Turn in means finish the test earlier.
हाँ, आंसर शीट देते हैं. कब? ठीक है. तो
And
को क्या चाहिए प्रोफेसर? What he wants to study?
he wants to study that whether his brightest students finish the test earlier or there is no pattern or randomness is there.
Okay, Shamron, thank you. She has tried, but I am sure many of you might not have understood what Shamron told. Even I doubt Shamron herself also understood fully or not. Okay, anybody who can further simplify? I'm happy that Shamron tried. Actually, हम चाहते हैं क्या? What we want to study? Has anybody understood?
Sir, here we are looking for basically if there is a pattern, then the students who got the highest marks above 90, they,
इसका pattern.
so the students who got higher marks, they should submit early, sir.
ना किसका pattern?
Submitting the exam sheet. There is a pattern.
Yes. अभी सुन रहे जो सिमरन ने अभी बोली. I'm taking over. All of you listen to me. Physical mode exam hall को सोचो. The examiner professor उन लोगों को कुछ काम धंधा नहीं है. वो खड़े होके बैठ के देखते हैं. आप लोग झेलते हो. एग्जाम में टेंशन में हो, स्ट्रेस में हो. ओके, सो बैठे बैठे वो प्रोफेसर ने सोचा कि भाई ये कैसे सबमिट करते हैं. आंसर शीट सबमिशन पैटर्न उसको दिमाग में माथा में आ गया. अभी समझ रहा है रे?
हाँ सर.
Has it anything to do with the intelligence of the student? और ऐसा नहीं है. उस हिसाब से सबमिट कर रहे हैं या नहीं है. ओके, सो कोई पैटर्न है या नहीं? कुछ पैटर्न नहीं है, रैंडमली सबमिट करते रहते हैं. सो ही वांटेड टू चेक दैट डे. वो प्रोफेसर ने क्या किए? सपोज अभिक ने पहले, अभिक तो हमेशा जल्दबाजी में रहता है. He wants to beat girlfriend number 6, girlfriend number 27, girlfriend number 57. So हमेशा एग्जाम से भाग के जाएगा. So 2 घंटा का एग्जाम होगा तो 1 घंटा में देके भागेगा. पता नहीं कहाँ बाबूघाट और कहाँ पता नहीं वो भागेगा. So अभिक सबमिटेड. So आंसर शीट के ऊपर 1 डाला. इतिश्रीदेन आंसर शीट के ऊपर 2 डाला. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 क्या है रे गौतमी? ऑर्डर ऑफ सबमिशन ऑफ आंसर.
Yes, sir.
ऑर्डर ऑफ आंसर शीट सबमिशन को नोट किया गया. देन द प्रोफेसर इवैल्यूएटेड. वहां मार्क रिकॉर्ड किया गया. ठीक है. अभी जो फर्स्ट रो में दिखा है भास्कर, सीरियल नंबर 1 to 10 का मतलब क्या है? ये सीरियल नंबर 1 to 10 का मतलब क्या है?
So 1 to 10 से
पहले जो सबमिट किए थे. ठीक है. So first student got 94, second student got 70, third student got 85 mark out of 100. ठीक है. Now ध्यान दो, whatever may be the question in round test, listen to me carefully. आपको सोचना पड़ेगा. जैसे भी हो, किसी तरह. If you can convert the given data into 2 symbols, 2 alphabets, तभी रन टेस्ट हो पाएगा. रन टेस्ट का जो डेफिनेशन हमने देखा, मेन ओमेन ऐसे करके था. ठीक है. सो नाउ ऑल ऑफ अस टुगेदर, यू एंड मी, विल थिंक ये जो डाटा हमें मिला इसको कैसे हम कन्वर्ट करेंगे? अभी रीड द फास्ट बीट, मैं सोचा रीड द फास्ट बीट एंड सजेस्ट करेंगे कैसे?
So first bit is if professor counts those making a grade of 90 and above, मतलब जिनका 90 है 90 से above है, तो he will label them as his brightest students. Then at 5% level of significance, can he conclude that the brightest students turned in the...
We all know Maestro Punda can read English.
No sir, I am reading. So वही कि वो he wants to know कि the bright students like those who
अरे
have
बेटा सुन रे, मैंने जिससे बोला फास्ट बीट में से कुछ हिंट मिलता है क्या?
so N1 equals to 90 and above.
सॉरी,
N1 equals to 90 and above.
तो धरुण तो मुंडर धरुण पीछे
सर ब्राइटेस्ट को बी लिख सकते हैं.
सॉरी,
Sir, we those who,
ब्राइटेस्ट को बी can denote it as B.
how we writing B?
sir, those who have got above 90, we
Above
can
90.
give them a sign, sir.
Maestro, are you getting what Aliva Abhi is telling?
Yes sir, that is what I said. Like N1 अगर हम लोग ऐसे previously लिए थे N1 N2 तो
N1 को भूल जा.
हाँ मतलब एक उनको एक कैटेगरी में डालना है जो लोग 90 and above है.
90 and above, put A. A stands for above. Below 90, write B. B stands for below. A B कर लो. सुनो. You have got data in 3 rows. Notebook में एक ही लाइन में लिखो straight, irrespective of the rows. First line हो गया. What will be the second line, Samhita?
So question of the order grid.
अरे फर्स्ट लाइन में डाटा हो गया, सेकंड लाइन में क्या लिखेंगे?
First sequence, first sequence, second sequence.
अल्फाबेट
A B
लिखो.
A B.
Okay, then you find R N1 N2. फटाफट करो. अर्पण भाई, have you followed? Honestly बोल.
हाँ सर.
क्या करेंगे अभी?
सर ये ग्रेड्स को एक रो में लिखेंगे और उसके बाद कैटेगरी में डिवाइड करेंगे. जो 90 से अबव है उसको एक कैटेगरी और जो 90 से नीचे है उसको एक कैटेगरी.
अलग अलग 2 ग्रुप बनाएंगे.
हाँ.
अरे यार फंस गया बेचारा में. सविता रुक रे, अलीबा रुक. ऑल ऑफ स्टॉप. आई डोंट नो, न जाने क्यों नहीं फॉलोइंग. अर्पण का डाउट सुना ना आशीष? कोई अर्पण बोईदार का डाउट सुना नहीं सुना? हेल्प करो. वो बोल रहा है कि 2 ग्रुप बनाएंगे, अब वाला इसे फिल्टर करेंगे.
नहीं सर, वो ए बी करके रखना है.
सिर्फ साइन देना है, सिर्फ साइन देना है.
बस साइन देना है तुमको, बस ऊपर से ग्रेड लिखना है, उसके हिसाब से साइन देना नहीं.
अभी देख रहे अर्पण, फास्ट वैल्यू कितना है?
94.
हाँ, वो क्या आएगा?
90 से अबव मतलब ए.
नेक्स्ट वैल्यू क्या है?
70.
क्या आएगा?
बी.
हाँ, इसी तरह कन्वर्ट करो.
हाँ सर, मैं यही बोल रहा था.
मैंने सोचा कि तू बोल रहा है कि 2 ग्रुप कैटेगरी दोनों अलग अलग करेंगे.
नहीं सर, एक.
हाँ, रैंडमली वो कन्वर्ट करते. थैंक यू. सोहम सेन, समझ में आया रे?
Yes, sir.
Aditi Vadani, are you attending class?
Yes, sir.
स्नेहा,
Yes, sir.
हो गया? और कितना हुआ?
सर कर रहे हैं.
So R10.
जोर से बोल, सुनाई नहीं दिया. R is
10.
okay. N1 N2 Samran.
So N1 6 and N2 is 24.
अलीवा वही मिला.
Yes, sir.
तो what will be Z? Z निकालो. सुनीत, what is Z?
Yes, sir. So J is equal to R minus mu by sigma.
हाँ, करो ना, निकालो ना, फॉर्मूला पुट करो ना. म्यू का वैल्यू निकालो, सिग्मा का वैल्यू निकालो. आशीष, फटाफट कर, फटाफट.
Yes, sir.
Avinash Patnaik, you should tell me fast. I'm waiting for your answer. पीयूष, R के बाद N1, N2, फिर म्यू सिग्मा निकालने के बाद Z निकालो.
R कितना है सर एक्चुअली?
और सभी का 10. अभी पीयूष कुछ पूछ रहा है.
हाँ पीयूष बोल, सॉरी सर, सॉरी डिडंट, क्या बोला वो सुना नहीं सर.
Is R 10 or
Yeah, R is 10 and A is 6 and B is 24.
मीनाक्षी हो गया म्यू सिग्मा.
So what is the number of B?
कोई स्नेहा को बोलो. अलीवा
24.
24.
anybody found Z value? भास्कर इतना कम क्यों रे आज अटेंडेंस? कोई कंटेस्ट कर रहा था क्या? अच्छा अच्छा.
माइनस में आ सकता है क्या? माइनस
अलीवा कितना हुआ? अरे यू ऑडियो एडजस्ट करना. हाँ, ऑडियो एडजस्ट कर. नो, नॉट ऑडिबल.
म्यू 8.6 कितना आ रहा है सर?
This mu is 10.6.
Mu is 10.6.
इमरान, Z कितना हुआ रे?
नेगेटिव आ रहा है.
ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. नेगेटिव का एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू लेंगे ना, मॉड वैल्यू.
So 0.355.
0.36.
Yes, sir. Minus 0.36.
हाँ, so माइनस जो होगा मॉड वैल्यू ले जाएंगे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. माइनस या प्लस डोंट वरी. So this is less than 1.96. Simran,
Yes.
all of you please save time. जो सिमरन ने बोली आप लिखो Z equal to 0.36. Mod Z equal to 0.36. लिखो mod Z equal to 0.36. संदिता, just write mod Z equal to 0.36. बाद में कर लेना. mod Z equal to 0.36. आगे बोल, इसके आगे क्या होगा संदिता? अनम्यूट कर जल्दी. टैबलेट वैल्यू कितना? 1.96. So what is the conclusion? Are all of you stop writing, participate in
The
discussion?
calculated value is less than tabulated value, so we'll accept the null hypothesis.
Very good. So meaning क्या हुआ Maishuta?
The sequence is random.
There is
Very
no
good.
sequence. The sequence is random.
All of you should write. We are accepting null hypothesis. So there is no pattern. It's in random order. All of you stop writing. Look at me. Stop. Avinash Patnaik, I know that you will not complete tonight. कल तक ही ऐसे करेगा. All of you participate. Can anybody just try to understand what professor was interested to know? नतीजा क्या मिला? Interpretation. सोच के बताओ. संबिता पाणी, Aritra.
So they are not submitting in a sequence, they are submitting randomly. That's the result that he got while calculating.
So they find that the highest graded student are not related with the submission timing, whether they are earlier submitting and getting higher marks.
The intelligence level is not related with the submission.
Fine, fine. I'm so happy that all of you told correct thing. Are you really understanding कि है क्या वो? Are you really understanding? I'm sure clearly you must have understood. I think, can I put it like this? I don't know if I can convince you. If Simran is good, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. She might sometimes submit much early. कुछ ज्यादा लिखने का है ही नहीं. Or sometimes she could utilize the last second of the exam time. Details minutely लिख सकती है. जैसे मान लो भास्कर, सुबुद्धि ने दिया 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन. सुबुद्धि को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए भास्कर 7 पेज लिखा. Finally, he will be getting 1 mark, but he has written 7 pages on that. न जाने क्या क्या लिखा. So you can also utilize the entire duration and you can submit. So from this, as correctly observed, told by some of you, time has nothing to do with the completion time by the bright students. Bright students might submit early or might submit later also, random order. Yes, Singh, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second bit क्या था? Second bit कैसे करेंगे? Yes. कैसे करेंगे? Are you getting my question? What I want from you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Reading the question, sir.
So second bit में sir pass लिखेंगे P and
How will we deciding that?
so that is 60 and above.
60
Those
and
who are
above,
scoring
getting anyone, then we
yes, sir.
will write
What are
P.
two code letters?
P and F.
P and F.
ये कर सकते हो? Anybody not following? Is it okay? Divya Jyoti, Shivani,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
is it okay? अरे
Yes,
हाँ
sir.
यार.
Yes, sir.
Is my screen visible, Surya?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
सर
stop the.
इसमें नॉर्मल ग्राफ ड्रॉ करना है क्या?
हाँ, करने से बेटर रहेगा. More impressive. अच्छा सुनो, all of you stop writing. Aliba, stop writing. Move to the next question. दिख रहा है? All of you read the question twice. किताब में भी है, Levin's book में है. I have taken it from Levin's book. It is 14.27. Notebook में भी लिखो question number. I request you read the question at least twice. This time, Gautami should explain. Sneha,
Yes, sir.
हो गया रे.
Okay.
शारदा, सुचुक रे. अजी कौन बुलाऊचो?
Sir, network problem खाली disconnect ହେଇଯାଉଥିବା.
ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ତ ଅନଲାଇନ କ୍ଲାସ ନେଇଛୁ ଆଉ. ମଜା କରୁଛୁ. ସେଠି କଣ ଜଳଖିଆ କରୁଥିବୁ, ଫୁଟଣ ଛୁଙ୍କ ଦଉଥିବୁ, ପଳଉଥିବୁ ଆଉ. भास्कर बोल रहे. केस है क्या? केस है क्या? मैरिज काउंसिल किसको चाहिए रे बस तुझे चाहिए क्यों नहीं मैरिज काउंसलिंग मैरिड कपल को तो चाहिए ही even also you can think of also those who want to also maybe like anyway let's not enter into the emotional fact. It is being done by many NGOs. And I would just tell you, take it seriously. Marriage counseling is such a complex job. Please imagine, you cannot counsel in one sitting or in few minutes. It may take hours together, it may take days together, it may take weeks together. Those who are from Odisha might have heard of a very unfortunate incident what happened in Barampur. One couple like they are fighting now at High Court, lower court they tried, and I don't know what happened. Anybody remembers that one doctor husband and another
Yes,
Sunit? You remember?
Yes, sir.
All the news channel, I think for TRP or whatever they are highlighting, but those couple, many counselor came, lawyers came, and they are not able to convince. So you can imagine. So it is really a tough job. But there are cases if you really consistently, persistently counsel, you may get success in many cases. Okay. So one NGO is doing this service, as you guess, they outsource and they take volunteers from students like you or maybe like executives. I don't know whether you have heard. Many senior managers also go for teaching in slum areas. Okay, I think one of your other section, I think Rusita Mahapatra, I don't remember, from your batch also, she does some education for slum dwellers also. Okay, so now when you have a passion, you want to devote for social work like this, so the NGO would like to outsource volunteers. Before outsourcing, if the NGO can know in advance कि number of applications कैसे आता है, is it having some pattern or it comes in random order? मतलब वीकडेज में जैसे आता है वीकेंड्स में ज्यादा होगा, सैटरडे संडेज को applications are you receiving higher or not? If we know this, will it be of any help? Is anybody listening to me getting me? Anybody who can comment? Shreya? अगर इस टाइप का पहले से पता चलेगा, क्या फायदा जानने में, क्या फायदा?
So we can outsource people accordingly. Like if it is more in
Yes.
weekend.
Yes. अगर suppose मान लो कि a particular day you get higher demand, that particular day or those days you can recruit more. Okay, so that is the intention, so that you plan better, execute better, manage better, right? So now coming down to the case, again, I would suggest, Simran, if it is a round test, if you want to check the pattern, first step क्या होता है, Simran?
So to assign
किसी भी तरह, if you can find two symbols, two codes, if you can convert, then that would be better. Rahul Pathak, quote my last sentence. Are you writing a poetry? तो सुन नहीं रहा था.
No, sir. I was solving the previous question, sir. I was stuck somewhere. That's why.
That's why I asked you. I could read from your face that you are not attentive.
Sorry, sir.
सुन तो ले बेटा. Aritra, what is my question?
So anyhow, we have to find out two, if here it is given that below the above or below the mean occur in random order. So we have to find out two, variables like where we can assign each to like all of them.
कैसे करेंगे रे Aritra?
So sir, here the mean is coming 6.67.
Stop. Shivam Pradhan, are you attending class? Shivam. Shivam, I will mark you absent. Rishabh Jain. Rishabh Jain
Yes,
is not
sir.
attending class.
No, sir, I'm attending.
You quote Aritra's last sentence. Aritra ने क्या बोली? बोलना. Debaba Malik. Meenakshi.
Yes, she said that we will find the mean. Then below the mean, we will give one symbol, and for above the mean, we have to take it as another value.
Wow. Is that clear, Rahul? Rahul Fisherbolt?
Yes, sir.
What you
So, he said, we will just find a mean, and according to mean, we will just give a sign to that. If the value is
in Aritra कितना हुआ?
6.7 something.
हाँ. तो ये 3 को क्या देंगे, Rahul? What should below mean B, above mean A? So what should these 3 get, Rahul?
Below, sir, B.
B. Next number 4?
So below, B.
B. Next number 3rd?
So B.
Next number?
So we will give above.
A.
Yes.
Okay. Fatafat, all of you copy the number and next line convert it to AB like this. Fatafat. All please write the given number followed by alphabets. Have you copied the number? Can I stop sharing? अरे number copy किया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maheshwata, what is R?
So R will be 20.
R is 20.
Yes, sir.
17.
Tisri Pushti, how much you got?
20.
20, sir.
Simran,
It is 20, sir.
20.
N1 N2?
16 and 14 respectively.
Okay.
Yes, 16.
Find B1 sigma.
So sigma 2.59.
Put the value in Z. Shraddha.
Mu is 15.93.
Somebody check.
Yes, yes.
So Z is 1.57.
So thank you. So what will be the conclusion?
Calculated value is less than tabulated value, so we accept the number.
Very good. All of you write that since calculated value is less than tabulated value, we are accepting the null hypothesis. Arpan Veda, accepting null hypothesis means what?
Sir, the calculated value is less than the tabulated value.
अरे मतलब क्या मीनिंग क्या implication next sentence
There is
इसमें
no random.
there is no pattern.
Random
There is
sequence.
no pattern.
No
So
pattern.
random means what you will understand. कुछ बोल सकते हैं आगे कोई बोलेगा involve yourself in the case.
No pattern.
No pattern in
No pattern in application.
Suppose you own the NGO. What is the implication? What is the understanding? What is the lesson for us?
So there is no pattern.
कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. Hands up.
Manpower
All days, it could be random. Pattern नहीं है. Pattern अगर होता तो we could have planned accordingly. ठीक है? Is that clear? Any question up to this?
Yes, sir.
छोड़ दो, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Those who have not done, but do it seriously. Last question for today. I request you please concentrate, read the last question, and fast tell me the meaning of this. All of you read question number 14.28. All of you please read question number 14.28. If you have got your book, Levin's book, you can underline, put a tick mark that question. Read the question at least twice. Fast, one of you should tell me, volunteer, what is the meaning? What we want to verify? What is the meaning of the case? Exactly, हमें क्या चाहिए? What we want to verify? Any volunteer?
Yes, sir. Sir, a restaurant owner, he wants to verify
Who are you?
whether. Sir, I'm
Who
the
are-
restaurant owner.
हाँ, क्यों चाहिए?
Sir, to verify the older couple whether they come and finish their dinner and go home early, or the younger couple.
मुझे नहीं सुन रहे, मुझे ये जानना है, ये जानने से क्या फायदा हमें? Are you getting my question? कोई तो बोलो, Simran. Who are you
So
in this case?
maybe
Who
maybe
are
you
you in
can
this case?
I am the hotel manager or
हाँ, तो क्या फायदा होगा जानने से?
so if I know that older couples come before or finish their dinner earlier, then I can customize or change the service to them and
Stop,
give a
stop,
different.
stop, stop. इतिश्री पृष्टि कोट समरन. समरन ने बढ़िया वर्ड बोली. What benefit will get? Sambita, what benefit?
Customization as per the requirement of the customer. As it is mentioned already that it is romantic restaurant.
Suppose अभिक जैसा old couple, old आदमी, बूढ़ा आदमी जैसे अभिक जैसा, and a young couple, young person like me, okay? So if you know when they come, Maybe like say, Abhik is pretty old, 90, 80 kind of thing. Will you play a jazz music when he comes, or you will be playing some like maybe like classical, or maybe Lata, or maybe Mohammad Rafi? So, or maybe like coming to the dishes, what they prefer, you can stock in advance. Am I making sense? So if you know that a particular category of customers come at a particular timing, so you can plan accordingly, you can customize. Someone correctly used that word, customize it, is to speak, so that we can serve the customer better. Okay? When can we serve the customer better, Santanu?
Sir, if we can observe the
Only when we find there is a सुनीता से जो पैटर्न
sequential pattern.
है, अगर पैटर्न नहीं है तो क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे.
Random.
अगर रैंडम है कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे. You cannot do it. If they come randomly, you cannot do anything. Okay? So we are studying to know if there is a pattern, so that we can take a position, take a stand, and we can customize, we can solve them better. Okay? So here luckily, readily alphabets are given. Okay? Now please cooperate, have patience please. ये भी करो, R, N1, N2 निकालो, mu, sigma निकालो. Please tell me Jedwell. Please cooperate. Better you take a screenshot, आराम से हो जाएगा. I had also given you the PPT. What is R, Sneha?
10.
Okay, बोलो.
Sir, Z equals to 2.37.
2.37. So what is the conclusion?
Reject the null.
Reject the null hypothesis.
Sequence is not random.
Reject not random means what is the meaning? Sunita Sajo?
The sequence is not random.
Sequence is
Not random.
Aliba, I think Sunit told correctly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. ତମେ ତ ସବୁ ସାଙ୍ଗ ହେଇଯାଇଛ ଆଉ. Yes, sir.
There is some sequence.
It has sequence or pattern.
Yes, sir. There is some pattern.
Okay.
So exam यही करोगे सुनीत?
No, sir.
अरे reject in all of this means what Aliba?
The sequence, the pattern, it has a pattern.
There is a pattern.
So why you are telling Volta?
Sir, actually, I think I misheard him. That's why.
So there is a pattern of arrival of customers. So accordingly, the restaurant owner can customize. Okay, you can write that. All of that clear? I think Avik initially was asking some question. He had some audio problem. क्या question था रे?
Yes, sir. Sir, the last day the task you gave for the attendance, we have to submit in the Google Sheet. There, the way we solved, it is different the way it is solved in the book, sir. So the thing we chose it like the sign we gave plus, they gave it minus.
No problem. Okay. The answer will be same. Okay, I got your question. Suppose in ranking, it is ranking, not rating. Rating, ranking, दोनों एक ही चीज या अलग? सिमरन?
अलग है सर.
Rating और ranking
अलग है.
क्या difference क्या है?
Sir, rating is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ranking is like
higher. 4 is higher.
So rating is higher.
4 is lowest. Okay. So the values will have different meaning. So difference भी उल्टा हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So now coming to the plus sign minus sign, please remember अगर P हमें मिला 0.4, Q 0.6 होगा. If you are comparing market share of two products, Hero versus Honda, suppose मान लो कि दो ही प्रोडक्ट है मार्केट में, अगर हीरो का 0.4 है बाकी का 0.6 होगा. So if you check one proportion, whether P or Q, that doesn't make any difference. Okay, am I answering? So no.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I am leaving you early. These 3 questions optional. Those who may want, you can please optional. You need not send also. There is no compulsory. You can take a screenshot and send it to my mail, no Google link, as email attachment. And this round test, read carefully, should not be difficult. I believe all of you must have understood. Next class will be covering the last NPT, that is a rank sum test. And after discussing rank sum test, then we'll discuss, suppose a numerical sum is given in the exam. How to know whether it is from sign test or round test or rank sum test? That is challenging. That we'll discuss in the next class. I don't want to hurry up. I don't want to introduce one more test today. Next class will be discussing the last of NPT, that is rank sum test. Okay, and hope I have already intimated project submission date I have extended. Bhaskar, do me a favor, just section A or section B का CR को वही message कर दे taking my name that the project report submission date has been extended. Hope you have WhatsApp number of CR of other sections. D section को मैंने intimate कर दिया, A, B को नहीं किया है. Only A and B sections. Thank you, dear. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sarada, bol.
Sir, today's class recording can we get? I could not hear in the starting.
You should have told me earlier. I have not done it. I missed it.